Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning and welcome welcome. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Good Morning Vail and TV8. We're super excited because it snowed. I don't know about you, but I did my snow dance all night last night. Today is Wednesday, October 13th, and look, this is a live shot from Leadville up in the high country of Colorado, which means that they got more snow than we did. It's sticking up there.
Yeah.
I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans, alongside Kevin Shields. Good morning,
Good morning
Kevin.
and welcome.
Good morning and welcome.
It was brisk out there today.
It was so chilly first thing this morning.
Yeah.
I got up, though, and I was like, there's snow on the ground. There's snow on the ground right now. My car was covered. My patio was covered. It's amazing.
Yeah, you definitely need the ice scraper in the car this morning, get some of that snow off, but it was beautiful.
I live for the ice scraper in the car, although it's probably my least favorite thing that comes with winter. It's just one of those things that I'm like, this means I can start skiing soon.
Well, I'm sure your neighbors are real happy at 5 o'clock in the morning with you scraping ice off your car. That's wonderful to wake up to.
No, luckily for them, I can remote start my car, so I remote start my car.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, but my car's so quiet. It's so quiet. I drive a Jeep. It's not like the big truck. There's a big truck that lives in the same area, and he starts his car sometimes at 4:30, and it rumbles the entire neighborhood.
So the truck lives in the area. The owner.
Yeah, he's fine with me
Oh,
waking
okay.
up early because he
Good.
wakes up early, you know?
All right.
We've got
Great.
a good thing here going.
Well, we got a good show today.
We've got a great show today. I'm very excited. Town council candidates, we are down to our final few. We've almost met them all, which is amazing because there's so many of them.
There are. And that's great. A good group to choose from. So we're going to learn a little bit about what the running platforms are, what we're going to be doing. School board candidate coming in today as well. We had Juan and Little Juan on last week, I believe it was.
Yes.
So this week we'll have somebody else running and get to hear about their platform as well.
And then another super exciting piece of news here in our local community. Everyone knows the Runaway Grooms as an up-and-coming band that started right here in Vail, and they're coming on to share some very exciting news with us. It's going to be great.
Good. Can't wait.
I know. And then next week, just to give a little tease, next week we're going to get to hear some music from them, which is going to be super fun too.
They're a great performing group. I can't wait.
They are a great performing group. And speaking of great performing groups, this weekend, the Vail Performing Arts Center has another Underground Sound Series show. So if you have not made it to any of them yet, then you want to go, only because this weekend it's going to be absolutely incredible. This band is, what are they, Kevin? Funk, soul,
R&B. Can't forget the R&B.
Can't forget the R&B.
Little rock.
Little rock.
So,
Little funk. I mean,
yeah.
they're doing it all.
It'll be fun.
Absolutely incredible. And that venue, again, it's like 550 people max that can sit in there.
Yeah, it's very intimate. The sound quality is absolutely amazing.
Through the roof. Through the roof. You need to go to one of these concerts if you have not yet. Tickets are on sale individually. You can still buy a pass to go from now until the end of the show, which there's 5 more shows, so it's still worth that $125 value. You'll get your remaining 5 tickets and 5 drink vouchers so that you can get out there and enjoy the music.
It's going to be good. It's always up-and-coming acts there, and the Vail Center, just an amazing venue. So definitely go check it out and support your local music community.
I think that's so important, especially right now, since we've all been like trapped inside. I know that I miss dancing probably more than anything through the pandemic. That face said it all right there. Here we are. Good morning, Vail. Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny San Diego, known for its white sand beaches and amazing weather. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This gorgeous two-story home is located in La Jolla's exclusive Loa Hermosa. The spacious grand entry boasts a dramatic winding staircase to the upper level and opens to a gorgeous water view living room. Enjoy panoramic ocean and sunset views while relaxing to the sound of rolling waves from nearly every room of this incredible Mediterranean estate. I'm here with Mayumi, a massage therapist from To Go Spa. Tell us about the services you offer.
We go to your rental property and do the massage and nail services so you can enjoy your vacation time.
Book now at opulentvacations.com. Luxury accommodations just steps from Windy Sea Beach. This is Southern California lifestyle at its finest. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather. 8 a.m., 33 degrees, a few snow flurries falling as I woke up this morning and went outside. A high of only 40 degrees. Chance of snow 35% throughout the day. This evening, those lows dipping down to 21 degrees, and that is not a high of 70. That is a 70% chance of snow today moving in. So be ready for some of that. Looking at the weather through the I-70 corridor, 48 degrees in Eagle, 42 in Avon, 40 in Vail, and in Denver, 60 degrees. So it's cooling off, and that snow is on the way as we see the flurries come in. Taking a look at that 5-day forecast. Snow showers Thursday, 39 degrees. Friday, partly cloudy, 41 degrees. Saturday, 55 degrees. That sun is going to warm up a little bit as we go through the weekend. 59 on Sunday. Monday, 56 degrees. But look at those lows. It's chilly out, and we're starting to see that snow fall.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric Sundblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans. As always, Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
I cannot believe it's already October 13th. I just breezed right past that in the show open. I'm kind of stunned still.
No, we were talking about that this morning. It's like, where did September go? And now we're in the middle of October.
I know, it's
crazy.
insane. But through all of these fabulous months since school has started, sports has been so underway.
Yeah, we talked about volleyball earlier in the season, and now we're still into some soccer.
Yes, and soccer's a big one here, especially as there's so many inter-county rivals between Eagle Valley and Vail Mountain School and Battle Mountain, all of them coming together to really assert their dominance in a sport. And the Huskies soccer team right now has been on fire.
Yeah, well, it's definitely Husky weather because they are 2-0, and we're going to be able to hear a little bit about Eric interviewing the Ramirez brothers, two amazing athletes, great soccer players.
Yeah,
And
I think we should take a look and see how their last game against Eagle Valley High School
Let's do
turned
that.
out.
Getting things going with that big fancy drum corps intro for the Huskies. They also did a classic soccer celebration with each team honoring the other by exchanging their jerseys. I love to see this. You see this a ton in the Euro leagues. And Eagle Valley and Battle Mountain got a ton of respect for one another, especially this year. And here we go, getting things kicked off of the first half of this inter-county rivalry. And not a minute into the game, Bryant Ramirez, here we go. He's got streaking down the sidelines, hands off, and they try to get that 2-on-1 cross-feed goal going. That's not happening that time, but never fear, it will be happening. There's Cruz Ramirez stepping out, getting aggressive, staying aggressive throughout this whole game. It was a very back and forth game. Huskies really possessing the ball a ton, putting a lot of pressure on Eagle Valley. Here we go, Huskies coming down the sidelines, trying to get it out front. Eagle Valley defense, they were prepped for that one. Could the Huskies squeeze another chance out of this? Up it comes to Bryant. He tries to kick it down deep. Nope, not going this time, but they keep it in the offensive zone. Keep pressure on Eagle Valley. Now, there's something you don't like to see. Eagle Valley player twisting up an ankle. He was one of their star players. He would be done for the night. Hate to see that. There's a penalty kick chance by the Huskies, just wide. They were trying for that far top shelf, trying to put that one in there. That didn't go. More action from your Huskies as they're possessing the ball, trying to strip it from Eagle Valley. Squirts its way loose to none other than Sam Kuntz for the goal. Huskies up 1-0 going into the second half now, getting things kicked off. Now early in the second half, Eagle Valley kicks it. Is that in? It looked like it was in, but no. There's the Eagle Valley player waving his hands at the stands. The stands were all celebrating, thinking they got a goal, but no dice for you, Eagle Valley. Huskies would answer. Sam Kuntz, Bryant Ramirez, quick deke, long shot, back of the net, baby. Yeah, Huskies, 2-0 now. Battle Mountain over Eagle Valley. Eagle Valley with this long shot, very indicative of their evening. A lot of long shots, a lot of shots pressed to the outside. That's the greatness there. That goalie getting frustrated, kicking it over the net, and that would do it. 2-0 for your Huskies. And I had a chance to chat with twin brothers, Bryant Ramirez, the goal scorer, and Cruz Ramirez, owner of a shutout. Holy cow, what a night for the Ramirez family. Let's kick it over to Bryant and Cruz right now. After an amazing victory over county rivals Eagle Valley, I wanted to speak with the two stars of the game here, brothers Cruz and Bryant Ramirez. Cruz with the shutout, Bryant with the second goal, really sealing the victory. Let's start with you, Cruz. Congratulations on the shutout, dude. Did you have a good game plan going into this, or you were just on it?
Yeah, well, yesterday in practice, we just talked about everything that needed to be done on the field, defensive-wise, and we stuck to it, and we aced it.
Yeah, absolutely aced it. On the offensive side of things, you know, it took until really the second half for you guys to get your legs going. That was quite a laser by you for that second goal.
Yeah, no, it was almost the same as the one last week, Denver East. It was amazing. Just a quick 1-2 touches we always practice, and we got together and went back to the net.
How are you and Sam Kuntz developing such good chemistry? It's you guys really at the top of the leaderboards right now with goals. Tonight was your 8th goal, I believe?
Yeah, 8th goal. Yeah, no, Sam and I have been playing since we were 12 years old. We played in Vail Valley, one of our local clubs here. And well, we just played together ever since, and him playing a new position this year. He's been really going at it, and I mean, it's been fun playing with him.
Yeah.
In the field and sharing goals together.
Excellent. Awesome, man. So a long time history. Yeah. For you, Cruz, now, does it giving you more confidence when you know you're going to get some goal support?
Yeah, you know, it just gives me a little boost because the boys are there. I mean, no goals will shut out. It's what a keeper dreams of, and it just gives me the confidence to keep on going, more shutouts. So, yeah, it was an amazing game.
So you guys are brothers. Are you twin brothers, same age?
We're twins, yeah, fraternal twins.
Oh, so who started soccer first? Was it Bryant, and then you were like, I guess I'll be your goalie, or you wanted to be a goalie and you needed somebody to try to score goals on you?
Well, we started playing at the same age since we were 6 years old. And I was always the big kid and all that, so they just put me in the back of the net.
Okay.
And it stuck with me, and I fell in love with being a goalkeeper.
Yeah, what a great story, man. So, like, you practicing on him made you a good shooter. Having a good shooter for a brother made you a good goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, stepping back, looking at the season now, so you guys had a couple losses and then a tie. How important was this victory to kind of right the ship for you for the rest of the year?
It was very important. We had a couple struggles in the past 2 games, and during practices we focused and stuck together, and we practiced. We wanted this result, and it came to us, and we knew Eagle Valley was going to come out strong, and we knew this was going to be their state championship, and we came out together and got a good result.
Awesome. It was a super fun game to watch. Excited to watch you guys at Vail Mountain School this upcoming Saturday. That should be a fun one. Maybe some snow on the ground. That'd be rad.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
cool. Well, congrats on the shutout, Cruz. Sick goal, Bryant. Awesome stuff from your Huskies. Keep tuning into the Scoreboard to keep watching this incredible team march their way to the playoffs.
Good morning, Vail.
With its world-famous sandy beaches, stunning postcard views, and a laid-back beach town vibe, welcome to San Diego. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Escape today to Whitefield Vistas in La Jolla. Originally built in 1928, this recently remodeled estate maintains its quaint, classic feel while impressing with its rustic, modern charm and bright decor. I'm here with Sarah with Toddlers Travels. Tell us a little bit about what services you provide.
We're a full-service baby and beach equipment rental company for travelling families coming to San Diego, so you can travel hassle-free with young children.
Book now through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com. Renowned master architect Russell Forrester designed the living room and downstairs suite, as well as the expansive decks surrounded by tropical gardens with an ocean view. This home is perfect for your next luxury vacation. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
The Vail Valley has so many great opportunities for art, music, and so much more. But a fabulous band that started here, has thrived here, has joined me on the couch this morning, and I couldn't be any more excited. The Runaway Grooms. I've got Justin and Adam. Thank you guys for being here this morning, nice and early.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Of course.
Get
you
me
guys
out of
have
bed.
exciting news coming in the
Yes,
next
we do.
week.
Yeah.
Counting down now, because now I have all the details.
New album, people.
Yeah, Violent Lane.
It's dropping. Brand new album. It's our second album. And we've got a 5-piece band now. We used to just be 3. And so this new 5-piece album is a little more energetic and funky and fun.
You guys just played at Shakedown a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I came to the show. It was absolutely incredible.
Awesome.
I got there a little bit late, but you guys were just absolutely rocking out. It was amazing.
Awesome.
That was a long time coming. We used to hang out there a bunch.
Yeah.
And we've always been like, man, I want to play on that stage. That was like our first goal
Yeah.
in the Valley, I feel like.
Yeah, and it came true. I remember talking to Scott years ago, being like, "What's it take to play?" He's like, "Do you have a band? Do you practice your instrument?" I'm like, "No." And then now here we are. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, but that was a good show.
It was a great
And the people
show.
showed up too. We have a really good friend base and fan base here. Like a lot of good people that
I know
support.
You guys have some die-hard followers here in the Vail community.
For sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty stoked on it. I mean, everyone here likes to just have a good time, so I feel like we thrive off of that as well.
Yeah.
And we got a good friend group. For
But
sure.
the lack of music, live music that has taken place over the last 18 months, I think has just made people
No doubt.
so excited when it does come that they're like, we're going. We have to be there no matter what.
For sure.
So that it was packed. Like you couldn't even walk through Shakedown. It was so
Yeah,
packed.
it's a small place to begin with, but you put, almost 200 people in there, and it's,
Yeah.
definitely makes it look filled out.
And so since this is your second album, the thrill of when you guys start playing and people start knowing the words to your song, is it just like insane?
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that is really cool. It's kind of surreal, actually. You're like, oh, wow, people are listening.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you play some old songs too, off the first album, and you see some people singing to the first album too, and it's just like, man, it's really humbling.
Yeah.
So, and then to get them on to this new album, a lot more energy, a lot more, just kind of psychedelic jam band, jam rock. It's fun. It's a pretty electric album, so we're stoked for it.
I mean, I'm stoked for it. Now I'm like, all right, counting down. We've got it loaded into the Apple Music, like the pre-download, and
oh, nice,
yeah,
yes.
I'm ready.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready, because then when you guys are here next week, because I already teased that on the show this
You did?
morning.
Okay,
yeah.
good. They know about it?
Yeah. So now
No
I've
secret
said
anymore.
it. Yeah,
Secret's
I've said
there.
it, so you guys
Now
can
we have to come.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
know,
right.
you guys
We
know
can't
I'm backing
cancel.
out right now. And so I want to be prepared for when you guys come next week. I want to know the songs.
We'll look
that
out at you singing the song to us.
Stop. I'll like blush and be like, yes, I know them.
Well, it'll be special because we're going to do it acoustic, I think.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a new version of the songs. Because, I mean, we could bring the full electric in here, but I think it would kind of...
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to hold drum set wailing first thing in the morning.
No, I think that...
I'll spare your ears.
It'll like melt my face.
Yeah,
And like,
we
I know
won't
that's
do that to you.
normally what you want to do to people, but at 7 in the morning,
Yeah,
whew, that's
little-
rough. Yeah.
It's a little early.
Yeah.
Easy.
So what is the hit single from this album?
Ooh.
And how many songs are there total?
So there's 6 songs. Would you say Disco Dales is the...
I would say probably Disco Dale's Dilemma is
Which you
probably
can listen to
our
now.
hit. Yeah, which
that
is out
one's
now.
that one's released. And then...
Yep, check that out.
I think that one would be the hit. But there's some other ones too. I mean, New England.
Yeah, so we wrote a song, or you wrote a song, New England, and we pieced it together as a band, but, you know, and it's, you know, kind of about New England, our hometown. Me and him are from Massachusetts, so bring a little bit of that culture back into this stuff, and it's a fun, you know.
We like the older kind of jam bands, like the Grateful Dead and the Allman Brothers, and like some of the more classic rock kind of stuff. So, like some of the new stuff is a little bit of like contemporary jam band music, so like funky and psychedelic, but we like to try to bring it back to like some of that classic sort of like traditional, more bluesy, like kind of jam music. So that's what New England is like.
Kind of just bringing it all together to make one just like rock star album.
Yeah.
We certainly tried for it, so.
We tried on this one, yeah.
Okay, so if people want the chance to get to see you, you're going to stick around for a little bit here in the Vail Valley.
Yeah.
Where can they see you next year?
Actually, they can see us in Breckenridge this Thursday at Rocky Mountain Underground. We're playing there from 5 to 7. So it's just a little, you just got to go over the pass. It's not a big deal.
Snow will be melted.
The snow will be melted by then, people. You're good. So Breckenridge, and then we go to Moab this weekend. So if they want to make the trip out, bring your dirt bikes, mountain bikes,
Woody's
all
Tavern,
that fun stuff. Woody's Tavern.
Heck of a time.
It's a fun, rowdy bar.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good time. And then we got some good Halloween shows in Fort Collins and the Front Range, and then up in Salida. So nothing in the Vail Valley till
November.
November, which is an acoustic show at Vail Brewing Company, which would be a good time. And then
I'm going to throw elbows to get to that one.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
for
I'll
sure.
be there. Even though I'm so spoiled. I get a sneak peek next week.
Right, you do.
So do all of you.
That's right. Yeah, that'll be, we'll be in your living room.
Yeah. There's nothing
Fine
better
way.
than music in the morning either. Like you make breakfast and you put on some good music. I put on my
Totally.
record player when I'm just like chilling and
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is better than that.
I can't wait to put the vinyl on my record player too, because we're getting vinyls
Yes,
too.
we're
But
printing vinyl.
there's still probably, I don't know, there's still a couple months out, but you can pre-order vinyl as well. And I can't wait to just put that vinyl on my record player and be like, yes.
This is me.
Yes. Like
That's
it came true.
incredible.
So.
Okay, so this is your 5-man band. Who are we missing today?
Oh, we're missing Cody. We're missing, and then both of the Zacks.
Yep.
We got 2 Zacks.
Oh, 2 Zacks. I love it.
Cody and Zacks. Yeah.
Cody and
for us.
Cody and the Zacks. Amazing. And I just have to know just a little bit, how did you guys all come about? How did you all meet and how did you bring this to fruition?
It's a good story.
So me and Adam grew up together. Passing Cheez-Its in the strollers. Our parents would push us around town. I've known him since day one.
Diapers.
And then I moved out about 8 years ago, and then he followed shortly after, and brought the music back in my life. Always had the acoustic guitar playing, so I started hitting a cajon. And then he met Zach C. on slide guitar. It was like wailing through the hallways of employee housing.
Yeah, I was at the Tarns, and I just like heard his guitar come down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And like that night, I was like knocking on doors trying to find musicians. And he hadn't brought that thing out. And I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like this thing that he made.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a wooden lap steel guitar that he's like, the body's from the 1950s. And he pretty much just like scavenged like stuff from thrift stores and whatnot to put it together.
That's so cool.
But it makes some cool sounds. And anyways, I knocked on his door and he thought I was the cops. And we ended up jamming for a while. And I told Justin, I was like, I think this is the kid we need, the missing link.
Yeah. So we did the 3-piece for a while, acoustic shows around town, around the valley, and then met Zachy G, the bassist. He didn't even play bass, but he saw bass on stage when we were playing a show, and he's like, that needs to be played. Like, no one's playing that. So he
found us.
He found us. And then
That's cool.
And then Cody came that same week. My girlfriend knew him and was like, hey, I know a keyboard player.
Wow.
And I was like, sweet, let's get him. And we have kind of known him a little bit, but and then like within that 1 week, the 5-piece band came together, and it was just like a game changer. You know, it was really needed in our career at that time, because we were pretty plateaued with where our music was going, and it just like helped boost everything. So, yeah.
I love it. I'm so excited for you guys to come back, and I think that when you do come back, we're going to have to share the Good Morning Vail song that you guys remade for us.
Yes, for this Good Morning Vail song.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the revamped Runaway Grooms version of the Good Morning Vail song needs to be played.
I think, let's bring it out.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that again.
Thank you guys so much for being here
Thanks
this
for
morning.
having us, yeah.
We look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to be through the roof hyped, I promise.
Yes,
October 22nd.
Jack myself up on coffee, so I'm just behind the cameras like, yeah.
Make up for the whole audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It'll be totally fine. Again, thank you guys for coming. Yeah. Make sure that you tune in next week, because they're going to be on here not only getting to chat with us, and we'll have the whole band, but also playing songs from their new album, and we cannot wait. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
We're super excited about something that we're bringing you, Eric. TV8's got some new stuff happening.
It's amazing stuff, Maddie. Did you know that Eagle County has totally lacked any good high school sports coverage, essentially for the existence of the county? You've had great newspaper write-ups, but you haven't had any good film content, and that's where the Scoreboard comes into play. I will be at as many games as I possibly can throughout Eagle County. I'm going to be giving you SportsCenter-style highlights for these games and exclusive athlete interviews, and you get this lovely host coming on, talking about sports as well. You really can't beat it. It's the Scoreboard. It premieres every Monday night at 6 p.m. and then on YouTube at 6 p.m. the following day. And you can always check us out at thescoreboardnation.com. You know what, Maddie? If you can't catch the score, you can always catch the Scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to more Good Morning Vail. I'm here with Kim, who is running for an office. That's exciting.
I am. Vail Town Council. Let's go.
Have you done anything like this before?
I have. So I was on Vail Town Council from 2003 to 2011. And then I also have served the last 8 years on the Vail Rec District Board of Directors, which is also an elected position. So
when you ran before, what was your main platform, and what were the topics that you ran on before?
When I ran, believe it or not, the more things change, the more they stay the same, right? And when I ran before, my main platform was affordable housing. I was on the Vail Local Housing Authority at that time, and so we were really just getting started then. We were building Middle Creek and starting to recognize the problem of housing and actually address it. The Vail Local Housing Authority was put into place in 2001, and before that it was just kind of a mishmash of people trying to address things, and then the Housing Authority started to address it. So again, that's what we're focusing on, I think most candidates this election as well, because it hasn't gotten better.
I was getting ready to say, okay, the housing thing's done. We're going to move on to something
right,
new. But
right.
no, it's still there in our
it's
community,
still a big
and
thing.
something we definitely need to take care of, because everybody that's trying to move here, obviously the workforce is taxed because we don't have enough people to do the jobs we need done, and the cost of living is so darn high, and that housing situation. So where do you see now, from compared to then, where are we moving with housing, and what do you think can be done?
So the Vail 2027 housing plan, I think, is a good step in addressing it and identifying places where housing can be developed or renovated, or with the Vail and Deed plan, allowing people to find it themselves and then buying it down. I think the two big things is extending that plan out beyond 2027. 6 years is here before we know it.
Right.
And then also, if we get this tax, then we'll have a dedicated source of funding, which will help us with that. We don't have to take money out of the general fund anymore to address housing. And the next big thing on the horizon, of course, is the Timber Ridge redevelopment. And what we can do there, what kind of mix of housing we can have, what it will look like, how it'll enhance our community.
So with the housing, is there any discussion, or is there any talk in there about the short-term rentals and how that's affecting the availability for housing, or is that kind of a separate topic than the housing altogether?
I think it's really a separate topic. I work in hospitality, not in the sort of VRBO world, but there definitely are a lot more short-term rentals in our community now than there were 15, 20 years ago. I think that's a separate issue, though. The town needs to look at short-term rentals and how we regulate that as a separate issue to make sure we're doing it properly. If we're doing it properly, that'll affect housing in the long run.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, you talked about being on the rec district board.
Yeah.
So what was your major accomplishments with that?
Well, many things. I've been on for 8 years. We had a good source of funding through property taxes, but it wasn't enough to address capital needs. So it was great with operating, but anytime any sort of capital project came up, we just didn't have the funds for it. And so I think it was 3 years ago, we went to voters and asked for a property tax increase, and we did get that. And that's a big deal. It's hard to convince voters to pay more money out of their pockets, and we were able to convince them to do that. So we've been able to improve a lot of the facilities, which, by the way, are owned by the town of Vail, but managed by the rec district. So that's a whole different relationship. I'm also really proud, though, we started a college scholarship program for scholar athletes. And every year now we give out four $4,000 scholarships that we didn't do before, and that's a big deal.
Wow,
and
that
the
is a
kids,
big deal.
the kids in our community deserve that. So
They do. We've got a lot of great athletes. Everybody always talks about skiing and snowboarding, which we've got amazing athletes here for those disciplines. But as we saw earlier in the show, we had the Ramirez brothers who play for the Huskies in soccer, and it's just the volleyball, the soccer, the football, all those sports have athletes that want to move on and get scholarships to go to college. So what a great opportunity for our local youth to be able to participate with that.
Yeah. So that was a fun thing we did on that board as well.
Well, is there anything new that you're running on now? Where are you at? We talked about housing. What other issues are out there?
One thing that I think we need to address in the next 2 to 4 years is the civic area plan, which is in Lions Head. We're using those TIF funds that actually passed when I was on council before and have just been growing and growing, and I won't go into the details of TIF here. Call me if you need that information. But we do need to actually, there's about $45 million that we need to spend before 2030. And again, it seems like a long way off, but that's nothing in terms of planning something, then hiring someone to redevelop and then getting that done.
And that's a lot of money to spend.
It is a lot of money to spend.
Now, what happens if those funds aren't allocated to something?
They go back to just the county and to other taxing districts.
Okay.
Again, it's a long story. Some taxing districts didn't get the full amount of money that they would have gotten because this TIF was put in place. Call me if you need information on this. It's a lot.
Well, Kim, are you going to be anywhere else in the community to talk further about some of your platforms and what you're going to be running on?
You know, I don't have much planned in terms of meet and greet. I do have one coming up Sunday, I believe, that a younger friend is planning for me to introduce me to some of her friends and cohorts. But I've got a lot going on over the next 3 weeks. I'm the assistant GM at the Antlers at Vail, and we're gearing up for winter and planning our operating plan right now. And then I'm also on the Commission on Special Events, and we've got our 2 funding meetings over the next couple of weeks, and those are all-day meetings. So It's limiting my time with meet and greets, but I've got information out there for people to contact me, and I always love hearing from people. So.
Well, best of luck getting staffed up at the Antlers, and best of luck with what you're out there running for.
Yeah.
And we look forward to hearing more from you, Kim.
Thanks.
On some of these important topics that really draft the way our community works. So we appreciate your time today.
Thanks for having me today.
Great.
I appreciate it.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach. I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation. Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation. I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale. And in many of the houses, we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are here with another candidate for Eagle County School District. Lelia is here to talk about some of the things that she's doing, how she's interested, how she got involved. So, without further ado, how the heck did you get involved in this?
I don't know. No. My daughter goes to Red Sandstone Elementary School in Vail, and I've been involved there with the accountability committee and the PTO and in the classroom, and I love helping out. The schools are really important to our community, and I think it's time to kind of give back after years and years of them helping us so much. And I can't wait to get involved more and help out more.
Yeah, last week we had, I believe it was Juan on, and he mentioned all the candidates that he's running with, and he's very excited. Similar story, he was involved in PTO, and out of nowhere someone says, you should run for this, and he goes, maybe it's time to do that.
Maybe, yeah, I think it is. It's an important year, and there's 5 seats open, so we've got a lot of work to do, but we're running together as a slate, me, Juan, and then Michelle and Kelly, who you guys have also talked to, and Dan, down in Eagle. So we've got a great group, really supportive of our schools and our teachers. And
there's all the candidates listed up on the screen there.
There
now
they
your button
are.
says vote SMART times 5.
That's
Obviously
right.
5 positions open.
All 5
And
of us.
where are the biggest opportunities, do you think?
Oh, and helping the school district right now? Oh, well, I think number one priority is helping our teachers. When our teachers are happy, they are helping our kids. So we want to help them out as much as we can, not just with compensation, but with all the things that us locals struggle with, housing and childcare. Right now, wellness is so important. We've all had such a tough year and a half now, and we want to come together as a community and help each other out as much as we can right now. So I think that's number one priority for our teachers, and that flows down to our kids. We just want to take care of them and make sure they're on the best path forward to really succeed.
Yeah, the health and wellness is something that is very near and dear to my heart, and you hit it on the head. If our teachers are happy, then they're going to be much better in the school with our kids, and the message that they're trying to get across is going to be much more clear, and we've just got to pay more attention to that.
Right, and once they're able to take care of themselves, then they're able to take care of the kids. It all kind of blends together, and hopefully we can get everyone set and headed in the right direction.
Yeah, and looking now at the way kids are learning now versus when I was in school back in the early 1800s, it's the technology has changed so much. So the needs in the classroom itself have really grown to mimic the way the kids are learning now for their futures, because it's not the same anymore.
Right. Oh my gosh. My daughter knows more about computers than I do, for sure. She was at home coding yesterday. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, there's so much going on in the schools, and the specials, as they call them, music and art and PE, all of that fun stuff, it just kind of helps create the beautiful kids that we have coming out of Eagle County schools. So it's all of it. It's a lot.
And it's a lot of the classes that kind of dropped off for a while. A lot of the home economics and things like that, teaching kids culinary arts or in mechanics and things like that, where it's actually hands-on. that was kind of a lost art, but I see it starting to come back now.
Definitely. The high school is partnering right now with our local community college and doing a lot of that kind of like really interesting job training that is going to benefit so many kids as they graduate. So it's amazing how they really look at everything going on for the kids right now.
Yeah, and you mentioned computers. That is kind of the way of the world right now, learning the computers. My youngest son came to me last year and goes, "Dad, I'm going to build my own computer." And I'm like, "No." Okay, and he did, and he's got
Amazing.
3 screens that look like NASA Control Center when I walk in his house. I go, I don't know if
He
that's
probably
good or bad,
is, yeah, shooting rocket ships off. But that's awesome. Good for him.
So what's your background, and what do you do, and how are you so interested in your impact and what's going to happen with the school board?
Yeah, so professionally, I'm a structural engineer. I've worked in the construction industry for 20 years now, since the 1800s, like you said. So that hasn't brought me into the education part of the volunteering, but I do spend a lot of my time volunteering through my profession with Engineers Without Borders. And volunteer work for me is really important and really satisfying, and I've enjoyed doing that and connecting it with our schools and our family here in Vale, or here in Vail, is really been great for me.
Well, I'm excited to see what comes out, because like you said, there is a lot of work to do, and you've got 5 great candidates there for those positions, so vote smart times 5. And Lelia, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and we're excited about what happens with the Eagle County School Board.
It's going to happen soon. Everyone should have their ballots already in the mailbox, probably coming in the next few days, and last day to vote is November 2nd.
November 2nd. Now, are you going to be anywhere else between now and then, to talk, you and the other candidates?
Yeah, we just did our big forum, public forum, just this past week, and that's online if anyone wants to view it. The district website has a link to that with High Five Media. And we were able to get all the candidates together and talk about a lot of important subjects. So that would be, if anyone's interested in learning more, that would be a great place to go.
Get to that website and check it out.
Yeah.
Well, Lelia, thank you again so much.
Thank you.
And we're excited to see what happens. Well, we'll be back in a few minutes with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me on my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric gave me so much grief yesterday about my snow superstitions, and I would just like to say right now that they have worked as we are continuing to see snow in our forecast. First thing this morning, those temperatures are a little bit cooler. 33 degrees right now currently outside the TV8 studio. It's 29 degrees, so a little bit chilly this morning. A high today of 40 degrees and a 30% chance of snow throughout the course of today. So if you are driving anywhere or maybe getting out, just make sure you're bundled up and that you give yourself a little bit extra time to get to where you're going so that you're staying safe on those roadways. Later this evening, that chance of snow is going to increase, that low dropping down quite a bit, 21 degrees. So we are going to go into that freeze warning. Just make sure that all of your hoses and everything are detached so that you don't have any frozen pipes. A 70% chance of moisture throughout the course of tonight, which that just makes me so excited. I think I'm just going to keep flushing those ice cubes down the toilet to keep getting more and more snowfall. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver slightly warmer, 60 degrees. Looks like they're going to see mostly rain down in Denver, 10% chance of moisture. 40 degrees in Vail, 42 in Avon, and then 48 in Eagle. It does look like all around Eagle County we are expected to see that snow keep falling. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are seeing a 60% chance of moisture, continued snowfall, which is just bringing me the utmost happiness. Into the weekend, though, we will see a break in that precipitation and some beautiful sunshine, temperatures reaching up into the high 50s on Sunday. So make sure that you get out there and you enjoy our beautiful fall weather. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to close the show out on the couch.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, hello, friends. Eric Stoonblad here from the Scoreboard. If you're looking for the best place to catch all the updates on your Eagle County sports, well, that's right here on TV8 on the Scoreboard or thescoreboardnation.com. We're bringing you the Battle Mountain Huskies, Eagle Valley Devils, Vail Mountain School Gore Rangers, and your Vail Yeti hockey team, plus plenty more here on the Scoreboard.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Good morning, Vail.
It flies by.
That one just flew.
It's so much fun. Like, we have such good jobs, and I would just like to say, so that everyone can hear it, Kevin is our newest TV8 team member, and you are absolutely crushing it.
Oh, you are the best, Maddie.
You are doing
I'll
so
pay you
amazing.
when we get off air.
You don't have to pay me. I just want to be paid in smiles and love.
You got it.
We just accept
You
smiles
got it.
around
Yeah,
here.
smiles and hugs.
Smiles and hugs.
What a great show.
What
Good
a
job.
great show. Yeah, it was super fun.
Eagle County school candidate, a
Vail-
city council, Vail
Yeah,
Council
yeah.
candidate, the Runaway Grooms.
I know. Incredible. So many great things happening. We are live Monday through Friday, every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So make sure that you tune in because we're going to keep bringing you the excitement on the snowfall.
Yeah.
On Friday, though, we've got another great segment of Kevin in the Kitchen. So make sure that you tune in tomorrow as we've got Lululemon doing some fabulous yoga. And then on Friday, Kevin in the Kitchen to maybe learn some new recipes. Get out there and enjoy the new snowfall. I know, I'm going to go do my snow dance with Beatrice after this.
Let's do it.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Coming up right now, should you need a jab to hail a cab? We're going to tell you why some doctors are saying, yeah.
Also coming up, a mother confronts the school